One of the final cons is there is no center knurl. It only has the knurling on the side, and me personally, I like having a center knurl for doing things like one-arm barbell rows. However, you can always use something like tape to make your own center knurl. And in terms of who could benefit from this, if you are a Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I've got another equipment review for you guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Xtreme Fitness 2,000 pound capacity Olympic bar. I absolutely love this piece of equipment, and in terms of the features, it's made from alloy steel, and it's going to come with a hardened chrome finish. It's also going to come with side knurling on both ends, and it's going to come with a double ring. In terms of the dimensions, everything is pretty much standard. It's a 7-foot bar, it comes with 28mm diameter, and it weighs 45 pounds. The only difference is this one's going to come with a plastic cap on the end with the Xtreme Fitness logo, and it does look quite nice. And now we're going to get into the uses. In terms of the uses, this is going to be great for all your primal patterns and your Olympic lifting, and it's going to be very versatile. You could do all of your pushing, pulling, bending, lunging, squatting, and twisting exercises. And now let's get into the pros and cons. But first, real quick, like the video and comment down in the comment section, as it would really help me out and help out with the algorithm. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content. And now let's get into the pros and cons. In terms of the pros, this is going to be a very versatile piece of equipment. As stated, you could do all of your primal patterns in your Olympic lifts, so all of your pushing, pulling, bending, lunging, squatting, and twisting exercises, and it's also going to be very, very compact. It's 7 feet, but you could tuck it away in a corner and put it upright, and it'll take up less than a few inches of square feet. Then, it's also going to be very, very heavy duty. Instead of the 750 pound capacity bar, this one over here, it's not going to bend at all. What happens when you're using a 750 pound capacity bar, once you go above 3 plates, you're going to see that the bar is going to start to bend. Whereas with the 2,000 pound capacity bar, there's going to be no bend whatsoever once you start getting to those heavier weights. So it's going to be very, very heavy duty, and it's going to be great for power lifters and also for strength athletes. And then in terms of the cons, this con is going to be the same as one of the pros. It's not going to bend. This is both a pro and a con. If you are looking to make the lift a little bit easier, then that bend is going to be very, very beneficial, because when the bar doesn't have any bend whatsoever, it is going to make the lift a lot more difficult for a couple of reasons. Number one, when the bar bends, the center of gravity is going to be lower. When your center of gravity is lower, that means you have less core engagement, and it's going to make the exercise a lot easier. So even though it's only going to bend by about an inch, that means that it is going to be a lot more difficult when you are doing things like squatting and deadlifting. And speaking of deadlifting, when you are deadlifting, let's say you pack on more than 3 plates per side, when you deadlift and the bar bends, that first inch of the deadlift, you're not going to be lifting the total weight of what's actually on the bar. Whereas when you are using a 2,000 pound capacity bar, because there's no bend whatsoever, whatever weight is on the bar, you are lifting it from the very bottom position. You don't get that 1 inch or so of leeway where you're not lifting the total weight. So it is going to make it a lot more difficult if you are a beginner or intermediate lifter. And then another one of the cons is this is going to be a lot more costly than a 750 pound capacity bar. This one over here, it cost me $350, and then with tax came out to about $395.50, and that's in Canada where I live. So if you want to save a little bit of money, you would be better off getting a 750 pound capacity bar. And then one of the final cons is there is no center knurl. It only has the knurling on the side, and me personally, I like having a center knurl for doing things like one-arm barbell rows. However, you can always use something like tape to make your own center knurl. And in terms of who could benefit from this, if you are a power lifter, this would be a great piece of equipment to add to your arsenal. If you are a strength athlete, or if you are an Olympic weightlifter, this would also be terrific for you. Or if you are just somebody with very, very limited space, because again, you could just tuck it away in a corner and it's not going to take up any space whatsoever. Also, if you are somebody who is looking for a very versatile piece of equipment, all you need is a barbell, and you could do thousands of different exercises with it. You're only going to be limited by your own imagination. So it's going to be great for doing a bunch of different exercises. And then one of the final pros is if you are setting up a home gym, 3 pieces of equipment that I generally recommend when setting up a home gym as your base are going to be dumbbells, barbells, and also some type of squat rack. So this is going to be terrific for a home gym if you are just looking for a few functional pieces of equipment. And then in terms of who won't be able to benefit from this bar, if you are a beginner or if you're operating on a limited budget, you're going to be better off getting the 750 pound capacity bar, because it's going to be significantly more cost effective than the 2,000 pound capacity bar. But overall, my thoughts, I absolutely love this piece of equipment, and because of my style of training and the type of clientele that I work with a lot of power lifters and also professional athletes. This bar is very, very beneficial. So if I had to buy it again, I absolutely would. But that's pretty much it in terms of the 2,000 pound capacity bar. And then next week, I'm going to be reviewing the Xtreme Fitness Olympic Technique Bar. So if you are looking for some type of technique bar and you're not sure which one to get, be out on the lookout for that next Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to keep making these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, as I'm going to be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.